as universities transform, I think the challenge to the McKinseys and Goldmans and Mubadalas of the world is, how do you also reform alongside with them? How do you rethink the human resource pipeline to actually be better integrated and earlier on than it currently is? So I'd love to hear George's thinking on that as well, and Hassan's as well.
It's a great question, and a great challenge pose back to us as employers of your fantastic graduates. It is changing. Long gone are the day that you gratefully showed up for work and you expected to spend 20 or 25 years or 27 years, in my case, of your career at one place. This is a marketplace for talent that is robust. It's marked by extraordinary young people who have tons of ambition, limited patience for recalcitrant old systems and ways of thinking. And so it is indeed a reform effort. I think it's a great way to say it. It's a reform effort at leading companies to try to respond to new generational demands, new levels of competitiveness for talent, and fundamentally to maintain the spirit of continuous learning and evolution and the introduction of new experiences. And it's a different rhythm. And we're all working very hard at it. I think McKinsey does an exceptional job. So we all sort of learn at the altar of the things that McKinsey does in this. But it is a brave new world for us, and yet a very exciting dimension of moving our company forward, making sure we attract the best people. We keep them here as long as we can, but also let them go off into the world as loyal alums. Again, something McKinsey really perfected. Go do good things in the world and continue to have loyalty to Goldman. So I look forward to hearing Hassan's take on this.
I think your first take was a perfect take, George. I'm not sure I can say more. The only belief we have is that the biggest limiting factor to access to better talent is us, is our channels, is our interviewing systems, our tests, our requirements. And we believe that it's that limitation that makes us not know whether the person in front of us could frankly be probably amongst the best people. And so we are continuing trying to push that, and we're not, we try every couple of years. For example, a couple of years ago, we decided we're going to make sure we go and hire 5 people who with only a high school degree without a college degree. Mm. Why? Not because the number 5 was important, but because in doing so, we will force ourselves to figure out how will we know if they will really be successful and have the right talent and composition. And so we also said we're going to integrate the first robot into our working community to also see how is that going to sort of work out. So we continue to push the envelope, but you're absolutely right. We need a reinvention there too.
How do we get talent to really embrace uncertainty? And I say this because in the work that I do, it's never black or white. It's never black and white. It's always about taking a judgment, making a judgment when you don't have data, you have very little time. So you have to create a mental map. You have to create a relationship map that Gassan was referring to. You have to create a mental model of what the world would look like at some point in the future. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because when we look for talent, when we interview candidates, we are really trying to emphasize, how do we evaluate these skills? How do we evaluate these frameworks and these innate talents to be able to live and operate and succeed and thrive in that world?